You know, this summer is hitting me like a fucking truck because since I don't want any external noise actually getting caught by the mic, I have closed the window, I've closed the door, so there is no airflow in here. So yeah, I need to get this done so I can get some more air because holy shit, I am dying. Anywho, I am still very much stoked about this manga haul because we are finishing some shit here. This is my name is Daidarius and welcome to my manga haul of May 2021. I have to actually remember which year is it. Is it 2020 still? Yeah, 2020 version 2 or version 2. Anyway, so this is my manga haul of May. I know it's a bit late like the former manga haul is, and there's no real excuse to it. I just didn't got around to it last week. So anyway, let's just jump into my manga haul. I actually think I'm gonna start with my special one, which is, you know, closing a series. Anyway, that is the Art of Uzumaki Naruto, or whatever we're gonna call it. It's the third art book in the series. It's the final one. I've very much been looking forward to it because I got the other two in Danish just before the series were actually cancelled here in Denmark. So I now have all three of them. The first two in Danish, this one in English, but I'm fine with that. I have actually already looked through it and I'm a bit disappointed in it. I'm gonna get to that in a second, but you do get some posters in here. It does have a flap jacket, but underneath it's just boring orange, so I'm just gonna keep it on it because, not flap jacket, dust jacket, because it looks a bit sweeter here. But I am extremely disappointed in this one, and the reason being is that in the former two versions of this, the first one takes place in the first part of Naruto, and then the second part that takes place during the second box basically of the Naruto series. Yes, you do have only the color spreads and the Shonen Jump covers and all the color arts in here, which in case you don't know, that's basically what it is. So if you look, volume covers and Shonen Jump spreads, and there's even this from the manga and so on. So you have all of this in here. You had that with the former ones as well. However, when you got to the back of that book, or those books, you had a lot of commentary from Kishimoto on what his thoughts were on each drawing, and it gave you an insight not only to the creation, but also the thought process of why he chose to do certain things, use certain color techniques, so on and so forth. There was a lot of insight in there, and I extremely enjoyed it, whereas in here, there is absolutely fucking none. There is in the back here, there's actually some information on where did you see this coloring from. Well, it was the cover of volume something something something, or the cover of Shonen Jump volume and besides that, the only information we actually get from Kishimoto on the drawings is his top 10 illustrations, and that is it. It is stupidly lackluster. I am so disappointed with the information and the content in here. So it is definitely a weak entry into my Naruto art books. But anywho, besides the missing commentary from Kishimoto, the drawings looks awesome, the printing is high quality, and they do look great when you look through it, and that's basically what you want an art book for. But the additional information in the former books left this one lackluster. Anywho, so I'm gonna able to actually close the series, but it also means when you get my 2021 manga plan over here, I can now cross that one from the list. That is fantastic. And I believe next month, I might be wrong, but I think next month again, I will be able to cross out two more series, so that is gonna be awesome. But anywho, let's get into the next one. And that is Pluto Volume 7 in... it's banged up. And I don't know why, Book Depository sent this one from Australia, and for some reason, normally, in case you have ever ordered for Book Depository, they put it in a cardboard box, so it's quite sturdy, so, you know, the volume doesn't get damaged. Whereas this one, it was basically just wrapped in bubble wrap, and that was it. So that's why when it was forced into my mailbox, it got banged up a bit. It has been bended and stuff, but it is what it is. The pages are fine. It just hurts a little. But you might think to yourself, don't you already have volume 7? Yes, I do. I have it over here. Right here! See, I have volume 7. but as you can see, they are not quite the same. Basically, this is a German one, this is the English. I'm now able actually to put my 7th volume in here of the English one. Jesus fuck. And that just means that I am missing the 8th one in English, and I will finally have completed the series. Again, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the 7th and 8th volume of the German release, but they are in perfect condition. They have never been used. I mean, I've unwrapped it, but besides that, they are fine. They are generally fine. I might sell them if there is a German reader out there that want them, but besides that, I'm just gonna keep them from now to just remind myself every time I actually order manga, just remember to double check that it says it is in English and not in German. But yeah, I've already ordered the 8th one just to get it out of the way so I have the full series in English. But anywho, enough talking about Pluto. I'm gonna take on the next one. And that is actually a new series, a series that is not on the list, but I have been eyeballing it for quite a while, and it seems like it might be going out of print, it might not. So I'm just gonna keep trying to get it and we'll see. But anywho, it is Parasyte Volume 1. I have heard a lot of great things about this series. I have again just peeked inside the first volume just to see what I'm getting into. And it is obvious that this is a series from the 90s because the art in manga in the 90s wasn't as refined as it is today, or at least not the mangas that I have seen. It doesn't mean that the art is bad, but it's just very distinguished. It is the first one. There's 8 of these in total in English, and I think it's 2 ones. I'm not quite sure. I haven't looked it up. I don't care. I just know there exist 8 of these, so I'm missing 7, and I'm gonna do my best to collect them when I have, you know, the budget for it. But I'm stoked about it. I have heard a lot of great things about it. Have you read it? Is it good? If not, I hope you're wrong. I don't know where to put my manga today because there's not much room, and I think I'm gonna need to start actually putting it on my shelf that I use to display the mangas in this video, as you have also seen popped up. But yeah, all of these is actually, or all the volumes of this is actually in different colors, but in the same design. So I'm looking forward to it. But it's very compact. It feels great in the hands. You know, it has a good reading size and such. So I'm looking very much forward to reading Parasyte, especially because I have seen the scene. You know the scene, you know, with the big kiss, with a parasite man has a big mouth. He kisses a woman. I'm looking forward to it. But Parasyte, a new series to my collection. Let's hope that I'm actually able to complete it. And next up is Inuyashiki Volume 4. Yeah, you can probably see a trend here, but I'm actually collecting 1 volume each month because there exist 10 of these. Some of them might be out of print. I'm not quite sure yet. It's a bit difficult to, you know, get a grasp of if it's out of print or not, considering there's this still pandemic thing going on, so it might be because of that. I'm not sure. But anywho, I'm gonna try my best to complete it. There's 10 volumes of these. I'm missing 6 now. I hope I'm able to complete it because I just want to read it. It looks so fucking fantastic. And the art again is, it's nuts in here. There's a lot of details in there. So I'm looking very much forward to it. I don't know much about it except that the protagonist and antagonist are androids apparently. But besides that, I have no idea. I do not care. I'm just looking forward to reading it. And hopefully I will be able to complete it this year. We will see. I'm making no promises. But I'm hoping. And I'm just hoping that I'm actually able to finish it, which is unlike the next series I'm going to talk about. So yeah, this is going to be depressing. But the next series of volume I'm going to talk about is Übel Blatt Volume 0. Now, I have been eyeballing this series for a long time, and I've just now started to collect it. Now, there exist 12 volumes of this, including Volume 0, so this means that the last volume is actually Volume 8. They are 2-in-1s. Here's my problem with this, and right now I only have this volume. Now, I have been talking to Yen Press, and it turns out, because I noticed that some of the volumes are not available or in stock anywhere on the internet, except if you go on eBay or Amazon and try to outbid other people that are getting used, but they are not in stock anywhere. So I thought, is it because the pandemic? Is it because they haven't printed it for a while, they have prioritized other things, or have they just abandoned it? Well, it turns out Yen Press doesn't know if they're ever gonna reprint this series again, which means that's the second time I'm getting burned by Yen Press. The former one was with Sundome, and now here we have Übel blatt. I don't know if I'm gonna collect the rest of the series. I think I might try collect what I can and then take it from there, because I really do want to have it. But just to talk about Yen Press and the customer service. So when I wrote them, where's the rest of the series? Why is it out of print? They told me they don't plan on reprinting it right now, but luckily for you, we still have it digitally. And my only thought was, of course you have it digitally. You're not gonna run out of what bytes on your servers, anything for people to download and buy. I mean, but I'm not interested in having it digitally. I want it physically. I am a physical manga collector. I do not collect manga digitally. There's nothing wrong if you do that. I'm not one of those guys. So I'm just gonna have to figure out, am I gonna try to buy the 11 rest volumes there are, considering that over half of them, there's 6 of them, there's hard to get 2 of them, that is impossible. I have to reflect on it if I'm just gonna stop at volume 0. I'm not sure, because the art in here does look great from time to time. It shocks. It's the second time Yen Press burns me. Fucking Yen Press. Anyway, let's get to the final volume, and then I'm gonna end it after an update. So yeah, let's do that. And the final one is Jojo's Bizarre Avenger Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable, Volume 9. Still fucking mouthful. This is the final volume of Jojo's Part 4, so technically I can also cross that off from my list. So if you go over here, go to Jojo's Part 4, just nuke it. So I'm actually getting through this list quite quickly. There's still some of them up there I'm gonna have to buy at some point, but at least we are finally done with Part 4. And in case you haven't seen my rant video, it should be up by now on the channel. I'm actually talking about Jojo's Part 5 and going forward from this and my issues with the release schedule, because spoiler alert, to get what is available in Japan right now up until volume 26 of Part 8, we're gonna have to wait over 10 years. That is too long. But anyway, I am stoked about finally getting the final volume, which means now I can actually read Part 4 in this 2-in-1 hardback edition. I am looking so much forward to it. It's been such a long time since I read Part 3. I can't really remember that much from Part 3, but I am looking forward to actually reading this. I'm not gonna do a review on it from time being, since I haven't done from the former 3 parts. I might at some point later on, but it'll have to wait. So I'm just gonna read this for myself. Anywho, it looks all, actually it's quite thicker than the other volumes, just to give you some information. And the reason is that there was not 18 volumes of Part 4 that exist, 19 volumes of Part 4. So I don't think they put 3 volumes in here. It doesn't look like they put 3 volumes in here. So I think they've split it between this and the former volume. But anywho, it is thicker than the former ones. It is a bit bigger. And again, the covers are awesome. The both covers that you see here. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I'm stoked to get started on the next one, which will be released in August. I can't remember which August, but it's going to be released in August. There is a date right here. And just FYI, since I'm ordering on Book Deposit, I'm going to use their dates. But if you want the official this release date, you can get it right there above it. So that is when it's gonna come out in August. And that is basically it. And just when I'm reflecting on this, this is the only new release of my manga haul. Everything else is already existing and released volumes. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But anywho, that is my manga haul of May. My manga haul of June is gonna be a tad bigger. It's gonna be a bit bigger, not much, but it's also gonna be a bit different because I have some other books that is not manga related, but I really want to show them. I already have them, but since I have bought them here in June, they're gonna be postponed for that. And just a quick update, because first of all, Sundome. What's the deal with that? Well, I have finished reading Sundome. I did it, I think, two weeks back. Yeah, it's been a roughly around 2 weeks since I have read it. I am right now writing the review. However, it has been a bit difficult for me to get into the right headspace to write a great review, because I want to do it at least as good as I did my Solanin review. But anyhow, I have read it and I am hoping that I can write the first draft this weekend. We'll see, but I hope I can manage to actually write it this weekend, the first draft, and then refine it the next week or so. But you shouldn't expect the review to come up until July, maybe end of July. And after that, there's gonna be a break. Which brings me to what am I reading now? I'm done with Sundome. What am I reading now? And I was planning on actually, after Sundome, reading and reviewing Goodnight Punpun, because it is high on my list, and after Solanin I am just hooked on what Asano's gonna do. However, as many of you might know, Kentaro Miura, the author and artist of Berserk, has passed away. So to honor him, I have started, which you might be able to see here, I've started reading my Berserk Deluxe editions. I'm gonna read all of them I have here, and then afterwards I'm gonna read Jojo's Part 4, I'm gonna read Villain Saga, I'm gonna read Soul Eater, and I think that is it. Yes, that is it. Oh, and Blade of the Immortal. I'm gonna read that. What I have, just so I've read what I actually own that I'm not planning on reviewing right now. Hellsing I'm not gonna read, 20th Century I'm not gonna read, and so on and so forth, because those series are soon to be complete and I will much rather actually read and review them on this channel. But the other series, I'm not gonna. There's a long time until this is complete, there's a long time until this is complete, so on and so forth. So that's what I'm doing now. So after Sundome, there's gonna be a while before you get the next review. And the next review will be Goodnight Punpun, followed by Akira. And then I don't know if the year will be over by that time. I hope not. I hope I have more to review. But anywho, just a quick update of what you can expect. But that is my manga haul. It is still not the biggest haul. I have thought about maybe increasing the budget for each manga haul, but I'm not sure yet because it is still expensive. It is an expensive hobby. I don't want to go overboard. I want to actually promote a healthy approach to buying manga, unless you're doing the Barnes & Nobles or the Right Stuff sales, then of course go overboard there. But anyway, so what is your manga haul of May 2021, and how much are you looking forward to Fist of the North Star hardcover edition? Because I am fucking stoked about that. I cannot wait. But again, just with everything else, the release schedule is just it's dog shit. Anyway, that is, check out my rant if you want to see how I feel with these high quality editions slow release schedule. Spoiler alert, I'm not happy about it. Anywho, I'm looking forward to reading what your manga hauls were this month, and I'm also looking forward to actually show next month manga haul once I have actually received that, order. But whatever you think, comment below with me your thoughts. And so till see you next video, remember to stay awesome. Bye! It is so damn hot in here. I need some air. See you, man.